3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and
The Jeffrey Epstein case has captured global attention.
En relación con esos delitos de su socio Jeffrey Epstein.
Qui montre combien Jeffrey Epstein
Exposing an international network of powerful men allegedly having sex with trafficked women, and in some cases, underage girls. But while the Epstein saga is racked with intrigue, experts say it's far from a unique case of child exploitation in the U.S.
It cuts across gender, it cuts across race, it cuts across community, it cuts across everything that we can imagine because the power dynamics.
And those power dynamics don't just play out on private islands like Epstein's, but in small towns and big cities across the United States.
Just outside of our home
and within families. Kate Price says her now deceased father trafficked her to truck drivers in northern Appalachia starting when she was just 3 years old.
My father used a CB radio to advertise me to his clientele.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, at least 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 20 boys in the U.S. experience child sexual abuse. There's no exact data on how many of them are trafficked, but advocacy group estimates range from 100,000 up to 300,000 a year.
We don't really have a lot of information about that in terms of scientific knowledge.
Price, now in her 50s, is an internationally recognized sex trafficking researcher. She says there's no single victim profile, but predators like Jeffrey Epstein tend to target the vulnerable.
Perpetrators are not held to account. If anything, they are protected, as we've seen from the Epstein files.
Epstein was given a controversial plea deal in 2008 that allowed him to avoid federal prosecution in exchange to pleading guilty to state charges in Florida of soliciting girls as young as 14 for prostitution. He served 13 months in a county jail. Experts say prosecution of child abuse cases is challenging, even without the added layer of sex trafficking. A Wellesley College study found that only a quarter of 325 child abuse cases researchers reviewed moved forward to prosecution, and just 14% resulted in conviction.
They're not being prosecuted because victims, they don't want to come forward because this is very painful for them. And the investigations have to be tied to evidence and facts and not just speculation. So it's hard to keep them moving forward,
leaving child offenders free to reoffend like Epstein.
Bringing child predators to justice could get even more difficult after the Trump administration slashed funding and training meant to combat human trafficking and forced labor, not just here in the U.S., but around the world. Critics say it threatens to roll back progress and offset the impact the Epstein cases had on raising awareness about child sex trafficking in America. Toni Waterman, CGTN, Washington.